Gabriel making his first appearance for Panathinaikos since he came over from Maccabi, and he announced himself on the stage with a big follow-up slam. Oh, Edwards, nifty ball handling, and then rejected by Gabriel. That's what they brought him in for. Nunn feeds Matoglu, who drops off to Wenyen Gabriel. Panathinaikos are in a fine reign of form as Kendrick Nunn goes upstairs. Wenyen Gabriel, Coach Edelman said, has had 2 practices with the team. Booker forced to go one-on-one. Edwards turned down possession of the ball. He's the offensive threat for them. Now he's got Gabriel one-on-one and gets his shot blocked. Moves the ball on. Napier drives around Kendrick Nunn, double clutch, gets rejected. Wenyen Gabriel was timed that to perfection. Of course, Bayern Munich not able to answer with Devin Booker, as Gabriel has rejection number 4. Booker rejected by Gabriel. And then he's got a technical foul and he's done.
Slukas, nice move. Gabriel running interference for it. And it's tipped up to Wenyen Gabriel. And that's his first bucket of the night as well.
Wenyen Gabriel, teammate of Carlik Jones, gets his first touch. Nice pass. And Nunn with 15 points, so another double-digit game from the 25.
Different about Kendrick Nunn. When he came to the Euroleague last season, remember he was making all these statements saying, I'm the best offensive player of all time in the Euroleague. And he was talking about it. What's happening now? He is showing us how he is.
Into the lane, off the shoulder fake, and netting the mid-range J.
Well, you see Metu when he's in full flow. But there he gets lost defensively. He's, again, you can see.
And look at the tempo here. Wenyen Gabriel manages to convert and somehow avoid Dante Hall. And that's what Wenyen Gabriel's been brought in to do. Rebound on both ends of the floor, maybe get some garbage.
Kendrick Nunn. Guarded by Bukaricus. Nunn taking the early shot. Another miss. Offensive rebound. Wenyen Gabriel. That's how they started the game. A couple of early offensive rebounds with Juancho and Gabriel. The energy is there again for the Greens. Grant. Gabriel just forces it in against Bukaricus, and Panathinaikos from 20 down are within 11. And that offensive radar has been knocked askew by an improved Panathinaikos defense in the second half. Gabriel reels it in and puts it in, and Panathinaikos have halved the 20-point deficit. Nunn improving his efficiency in this second half off the back of better team defense. Up against Ulanovas, passes away from the double. Gabriel over Barutis, got the kind roll of the home rim, and the big reaction from the home fans. And take the final shot of the third quarter. It could be a big one if it goes. It's Gedraitis, and Wenyen Gabriel put up a defensive ceiling, allowing Kendrick Nunn to produce his inevitable special moment here at the Oaka. Panathinaikos have locked down on their defensive glass as well. They've locked in on the offensive end. The pirouette, the poise in the paint, and one, and the lead. Now Wenyen Gabriel is the man. Oh my goodness! Wenyen Gabriel owning the airspace, and green pride and green passion pours out of this Olympic temple. 8 of the 11 turnovers coming since half-time. Gabriel goes glass to avoid any chance of the shot being disrupted, and nobody can stop Wenyen Gabriel. 8th steal for Panathinaikos total. Osman They're getting there. Gabriel keeps on getting inside and keeps on finishing through contact. Really got to double check it by 17 points. And Gabriel says, get out of here again.
I suggested that Milan needed more points production from him after his terrific work on the boards last week, and he's doing exactly that. Wenyen Gabriel clearing house on the inside, and he finishes with the inside score. Shooting is 1 of 1 for his career, but hasn't shot a ball from deep so far this season. Beautiful reception off the offload by Kostas Lukas. Wenyen Gabriel completing the below-the-rim alley-oop. On Shields looking to offload. Nice reception. Slapped away by Wenyen Gabriel to deny Caruso on the inside.
When these two met back in round 5, only scored 3 points, had 0 rebounds in 24 minutes. But he's got a quick 3 already tonight.
That was a quick touch with the ball.
Gabriel in behind. Fans wanted something bigger. They'll settle for the 2.
Well, that's a good pass and good screen and roll to the open spot by Wenyen Gabriel. A great pass by Nunn. Superstar, that's Serta Chandler for you.
Up high for Wenyen Gabriel to take off.
That's what you would expect from him with his athleticism and long arms.
In what has been a tough season for him.
Well, not easy to make an adjustment from a freestyle, freewheeling, but Maccabi style of basketball as Wenyen Gabriel scores another 2-pointer. He's been very effective on the screen and roll to the basket.
It is a sold-out crowd at the Oaka. Close to 19,000 here for the game against Fenerbahce on Tuesday. Wenyen Gabriel offensive rebound tips in a Kendrick Nunn miss. Has picked up the slack. Grant with 9 points as he goes to the bench on 4 of 5 shooting, including 3 huge dunks. And Gabriel. It's a dunkathon here at the Oaka. Slukas on the bounce towards the basket. Drew the attention of everybody and left Wenyen Gabriel free to do the rest. 5 first-half assists.
Into the hands of the visitors. Asfal settled into man-to-man defense. Nunn. Oh, what a great feed. What a terrific feed from Nunn to Wenyen Gabriel, who acknowledges the pass. There's your 5 on the floor. Upstairs, Gabriel lays it in. Nunn and Brown in the backcourt. Juancho Hernan Gomez at the 4. The owner of Panathinaikos, no emotion. But Panathinaikos just won't go back, won't go away.
And here he is to do what nobody before him could do. 2.5 minutes in, ends the drought.
And going right at it, Gabriel to the basket.
Nunn. Around the screen of Gabriel, passes out. Grant's just hit one. Back into Gabriel, who puts the foul on Tavares, and the ball in the bucket.
Tim, that's gorgeous team basketball right there. As you talked about Campasso right there, he's been non-existent so far tonight, and it hasn't been anybody defending him or not. He hasn't even looked at the basket so far.
Gabriel certainly does. Takes it at Tavares again.
That's a beautiful move by Gabriel. I thought he was going to go too hard off the backboard. He's had a lot of momentum going with him.
The opening possession, the pass from Papanikolaou, knocked away by Gabriel, who denies foul, giving him a taste of his own medicine after Foul had 5 blocks. Williams-Goss is in the form of his career right now. 12 points, 4 assists, 0 turnovers. Here's Gabriel, goes glass and puts it in against Papanikolaou. He's taken extra responsibility on the boards since the injuries to the centres, Lasor in year 7. 8.3 rebounds a game for Juancho the last 11 games. And there's an offensive board and a step back for Wenyen Gabriel. Panathinaikos the first 4 points, and the mountain gets steeper already. Man who has twice tied the Albert Club record for assists in this competition, Wenyen Gabriel, the shadow and the shutdown over the top of Alindi. He's now also the all-time leader in assist-turnover ratio in this competition. Hermanson stopped by Gabriel, who's got a couple of blocks in a couple of minutes. Pass from Nunn. Osman caught up with it, balanced the baseline, saved it, back to Gabriel. Elbow left chasing shadows. Wenyen Gabriel putting it on the floor. Not the kind of move you usually see him make, but he's in the mood tonight. Two dunks in the first 5 minutes. And how about Wenyen Gabriel trying to eclipse Nunn with his defense? So the big question is, did he call it? Grant slips it in and he will take off to rock the rack. Wenyen Gabriel has been flying at both ends. Nunn. Panathinaikos have put bad injuries behind them through the course of this season, and Wenyen Gabriel. Kendrick Nunn in the control tower that time said, Gabriel, you are cleared for takeoff. The most competitive league in the world where every game matters. Thomas for 3, misses. Juancho, they can run and gun with Grant and Gabriel, and now they're having some fun. Misses both, but he gets the offensive rebound and he pops it in.
For Maccabi and Gabriel, you can see that edge, that fire you get in your belly. Pass first, post player, and he dimes up. His teammate straight away to get the bucket, Randolph, but then Gabriel. Electric slam dunk for him off the pass from Kendrick Nunn. Gabriel gets 2 more with a power slam. Biggest lead of the game for either team now. Maccabi by 10. Gabriel, nice swooping layup off the pass from Slukas. And then he barrels his way to the basket. And Wenyen Gabriel. So Sorkin gets his shot blocked. And another rejection. Wenyen Gabriel comes up big with 2 swipes. First time he's been in double digits all season. Slukas missed the layup, but there Gabriel, who's coming into his own now.
Mikael Yamtunen, who's been up and down on the outside, but he's on a hot streak right now. As a 4 who can stretch the floor. Grant bounce pass. Gabriel rises to rock the rack. The first interior blow delivered. A few players with Euroleague experience like Kivarius Hayes, but none of them superstars at this level. Mid-level players, role players, veterans. Fantastic feed from Kendrick Nunn, getting right back at it, finding Wenyen Gabriel.
He had 24 points on that occasion. He's up and running quickly here as well. Here's Mitoglu, and finished inside by Wenyen Gabriel. And it is Panathinaikos with a chance to tie it up here. Gabriel should do so, and he does. It's a nice little run from the visiting team.
Off Kendrick Nunn and put him on Jerry and Grant.
Here's Wenyen Gabriel throwing it down. He had the chance to attack the rim with the feed from Osman this time, and Gabriel 6 points.
When they've been under pressure or had a really important game, tonight they have, in theory, nothing to play for. That could play into Zvezda's hands. At the moment, they are playing with intensity and finishing through fouls time and time again. Wenyen Gabriel next up for a 3-point play opportunity. John Brown just quietens the noise. Quarterback pass from Nunn this time in the end zone. Wenyen Gabriel the touchdown. Offensive rebound again for Panathinaikos though. And Gabriel just volleys the ball into the bucket. Pure power and persistence in the paint from Wenyen Gabriel. 17 scoreless minutes of playing time. Nunn getting free, hanging it up. And Wenyen Gabriel, even in the extra period, still has springs in his sneakers. Getting some height to set the Owaka alight. Panathinaikos still trailed. Juancho picks it off. Nunn picks up pace. Gabriel picks up the points. And Panathinaikos take the lead at the midway point of OT. Brings 2 defenders out. Wriggles away from Nedovic, no foul. Gabriel just in the baseline and finishing through the contact again. Through a gap, past everybody, passes on. The 4th assist of overtime for Nunn to Gabriel.
15 straight games now where he's netted at least 1 3-pointer. FS take the lead with their first score of the night. Wenyen Gabriel Euro-stepping, extending. So easy cut to the bucket on the score for Kendrick Nunn to open his account at the offensive end. Kendrick Nunn crossing up PJ Dozier. He drives over Aturu, too strong off the glass, but on the spot is Wenyen Gabriel for his first offensive rebound of the night. He moves to 4 points in the game.
Comes up short. We talk about that hand right off the bat and a sore thumb.
Gabriel, he's not played too much in this series, but he gets inside and scores against Poirier.
That's a nice job of not traveling right there. Gabriel turned around and saw a body in front of him.
Grant grabs it, and Efes only 4 of 17 from the field, down 11. Gabriel inside, getting airborne in Athens. Lifted by the lungs of 19,000. Panathinaikos lead by 13. Nunn hesitates.
You see the difference?
And
That's what I'm talking
Gabriel.
about. You just see what happened. Shane Larkin went over to pick up a man for Vince Poirier.
He's checking his options as Wenyen Gabriel makes himself available to set a screen. Jaren Grant driving, double clutch. Wenyen Gabriel, magnificent offensive rebound. 5-point deficit faced by Panathinaikos at the halftime interval as Jaren Grant, he kept his pivot foot on the ground, inside to Wenyen Gabriel, initiating contact and getting the inside score to go. Wenyen Gabriel.